And now viewers, moving on, the Meghalaya government has moved to the Supreme Court challenging the bail granted to Sonam Raghuvanshi after the High Court upheld the trial court's order granting her bail. The state has urged the apex court for an urgent hearing, stating that there is a risk of accused absconding in the bail if the bail continues. Accepting the urgency mentioned by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, the Supreme Court has scheduled the matter for hearing tomorrow. The High Court had earlier observed that Sonam was not properly informed of the grounds of her arrest, citing procedural lapses while upholding the bail order. Sambhav, of course, the court now moving the Supreme Court. What are the developments?
Well, here Solicitor General Tushar Mehta mentioned the matter before the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, after hearing mentioning from Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, has put the matter for hearing, agreed to put the matter for hearing tomorrow, because the petition was filed by the state of Meghalaya in the Supreme Court, challenging the bail granted to Sonam Raghuvanshi, who is the prime accused in this alleged murder of her husband Raja Raghuvanshi during their honeymoon. And here Solicitor General said that she is likely to abscond. Twice bail was rejected, and noting this she will abscond is what Solicitor General Tushar Mehta has said before the Supreme Court. And if we talk about the background of this case, Meghalaya High Court earlier upheld the bail granted to Sonam Raghuvanshi and her deceased. And later on, now the matter was because mentioned before the Supreme Court by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear the matter tomorrow, and this particular petition was filed by the state of Meghalaya. It is to be seen, but the top court says tomorrow when the matter will come up before hearing, because what the Solicitor General said before the Supreme Court is important, because as he has said that she is likely to abscond, and twice bail was rejected. Noting this, she will abscond is what the Solicitor General said before the Supreme Court bench of Justice Nagu. And now it is to be seen when the matter comes tomorrow before the Supreme Court what the top court said.
Sambhav, thank you for joining us and getting us those details. And before we wrap up this bulletin, let's bring you the latest on Venezuela now.